GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ready. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Well, let's face it, when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is that you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Play action. Now Richardson. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A.J. Brown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 9. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Coverage was tight from Jalen Thompson. You talk about this Titan defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Titans' 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hands it off out again. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Ready, go!
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
14. Titans, nothing.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100-plus in this one in order to stay in that race.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's got Pierce. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing. Fight hard. Come already.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The option to give to Taylor here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Richardson. Pass taken in. Ball is big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Allen Pierce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And It's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Go. Hey, ram.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Off play action. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Now Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Richardson off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Ready? Cowboy 80. Check go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he's going to step up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Makes the score Colts
Point after, right down the middle.
Nothing.
And that makes the score 28-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Herbert now. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. A broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ray. Ready?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air again, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
A gain of 9.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now think you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
Okay,
First
ready?
and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. They work now on 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
70
line.
Timberwolf.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Makes the score Colts
Extra point
31,
right down the middle.
Titans nothing.
And a rout is on here in this first half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert. On ill-advised throw down, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Colts take over.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
26 yards. And the Colts, first
19
down.
tight. 19 tight.
First and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's second and 3.
Go! Viking, 8, Dragon, 60. Check, hurt. Right there, hurt. Let go.
Richardson. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Ready? Come on. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Ready?
Now Richardson yet again. Looking for Pierce, and he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Makes the score.
An extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. A final shot before the break for Herbert. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Set. 380. Lion. Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. We're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. From the 43, here's second down and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. Coogan.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. And that carry just did something significant as well. It pushed him past Jerome Bettis on the NFL all-time rushing list. The bus had 13,662.
And not every carry you get in the NFL is going to be open field, right? A place you can make your cuts. You got to get some of those grimy yards, don't you? You got to go inside and run through people, just as Jerome Bettis did. That's what we've seen him do as well.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to 14.
Taken down at the
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it on cruise control.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
21.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They run once more with Taylor. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Line. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Get it. Go.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Get wide.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panthers.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Cavity Lions.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Stays on his feet. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Makes the score Colts
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That will dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, he has a Conklin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
22 more yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I really enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to be the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 31-yard line. 70 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Start. 6. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. His kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.